Alright guys, before I start the review, I want to share a little announcement for you guys. Since the Smo and Jeremy Johns aren't doing the You Reviewers Awards, me and my friends decided to make something else instead. It's called the Filmtastic Forum Awards. Forum, because you know, it's a forum, but they put the four in there. Why is it called the Filmtastic Forum Awards? Well, the Filmtastic Four consists of me, Jerome Latimer, Garrison Nuker, and Alex Putnam, aka Apizzle90. Go out and check out their channels. Anyways, we created the forum, and we have a few other people that were also involved in the making of the award show. Others were part of the project, and they helped with a lot of categories, like Best Picture, Best Character, Best Hero. You get the idea. And at some point, the Filmtastic Award Show is going to be live on YouTube. Probably, I guess. So if you want to be one of those voters and nominate your favorite film/character, click on the link below of this video. Thanks. Anyways, enjoy me tearing the rest of this movie apart in my latest review of The Fifth Wave. Everyone all knows that I hate young adult novel films. They're nothing but the same kind of story, the same kind of characters, the same kind of villain, which consists of an evil old white dude with the same tedious love triangles and really awful dialogue. However, I am a fan of Harry Potter and a little bit of The Maze Runner. I can get into those films here and there, but in all honesty, young adult novel films are just as good as Miley Cyrus's musical career. Yeah. But oh boy, do we have a young adult novel here to rip apart. It's called The Fifth Wave, which actually kinda had an interesting premise. Because in The Fifth Wave, the alien ship from District 9 happens to invade the planet. It happens to kinda destroy and wreak havoc on all over the world. First wave consists of electricity loss. Second wave consists of natural disasters and floods and tsunamis and earthquakes. The third consists of the bird flu, and the fifth one that's bound to happen is human annihilation. And at the same time, a character by the name of Cassie, played by Chloe Grace Moretz, is trying to find her brother after the military has kidnapped him to train him into military duty. And that's it. Oh, and along the way, you meet up with some really atrocious romance in there. I'm serious, guys. This film is so generic and so boring. Because, you know, aliens taking over people's planet, we've seen that before, and sometimes done well. This one, not even close. In fact, this film is actually pretty boring. Really, really, really boring. It's not Transcendence level of boring, but it's actually Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 boring. It's the kind of boring where you're waiting to see what the next stupid move the main character is gonna make. And that's pretty much what you get in The Fifth Wave. The dialogue is so bad. What comes with terrible dialogue comes one of the worst romances I've ever seen. This film's romance is about as bad as Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey. Don't believe me? We'll see the movie. But actually don't, just take my word for it. The acting is fine from some of the actors in the movie, like Chloe Grace Moretz. She was okay and all, but all of her dialogue is so terrible. So are the other characters in the movie who have absolutely terrible dialogue. Yeah, I'm ranting about the dialogue too much, but you know what? Who really cares? It's The Fifth Wave. Now people are saying, Luke Nukem, you know what? This film is actually pretty awful. It's so laughable at the same time. There's not a single part I laughed at in this entire movie. Well, actually, just once. I say once because I was laughing at how atrocious the CGI was in this movie. Seriously, if you go look in the trailer, actually I'm gonna show you a clip right here. It shows you one of the worst CGI plane crashes I've ever seen in film history. Yeah. That bad, people. And yeah, the pacing is dull in this movie. And speaking of CGI, when you see one of the creatures in this movie, you don't see the creatures in the movie. Well, actually, kind of, but it's just in a hologram. You see it in their face. And when you see, like, one of those aliens attached to the kid's skull and stuff, you're like, is that a facehugger from Alien? Yes, people. The aliens are the facehuggers from Aliens. The Fifth Wave is a boring, bland, generic, horrible, terrible movie. With a generic story, terrible dialogue, atrocious chemistry you see in this movie. Mind-boggling CGI in the worst degree, and dull pacing in the movie. Because you know how the 5th wave is total annihilation? The 6th wave is gonna be my wrath upon this movie, because the 5th wave gets a 0.5 out of 5. Well, at least Kung Fu Panda 3 is coming out this Friday. Thank you! Alright guys, that is my review on the 5th wave. Comment below and let me know what is your least favorite young adult novel film. Follow me on Facebook, Google+, or private message me on YouTube if you feel like it. My name is Luke Nukem, and don't waste your money on this piece of crap.